my name is Nicole Wolf and I'm a paranormal romance author. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to start a new vlog series. And this one is like a coffee talk type video. I've seen a lot of like tea time or tea whatever. I drink tea, but I'm definitely more of a coffee person, so it's going to be a coffee talk. Well, so I'm going to talk about something while I sip on my not once, not twice, but triple reheated cup of coffee. So, basically, today I want to talk about writer's guilt. And I'm sure all of you can relate in some way, shape, or form. Because I feel like writer's guilt happens to everyone at one point or another, especially in the beginning stages. I feel like writer's guilt is something that we feel a lot more often when we're first starting out in the writing, or especially once you've kind of gotten to a point where you're trying to make it like an actual job, you know, like you're publishing now, you're not just writing for fun. And but if you're not if you're not a veteran author and you're not at the point where you can devote a lot of time to it, I feel like the writer's guilt hits you a lot harder, because like for me, in the back of my mind, I know I should be writing, I should be writing, I should be writing, but there are other things that need to happen. So then what happens is I'm either thinking I should be writing, I should be writing, or I'll be thinking, well, if I'm not going to spend my time writing, then I need to spend my time doing something else productive. So then we fall into this trap of we must spend every moment of every waking hour doing something productive. And I don't know, I feel like that is just a mental breakdown waiting to happen. And I'm wondering if that's the road I'm headed down. So, today, I've been trying to fast draft. So I've been dealing with writer's guilt like hardcore in the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Ever since I started this fast drafting thing, I have been dealing with writer's guilt worse than ever in my life. And I think that's just because there's a lot of pressure to get this draft out quickly. And I put that pressure on myself by putting up a book that I didn't write yet on pre-order. And I did that because I knew I needed extra motivation. And I needed a better reason to prioritize writing. It wasn't that I needed extra motivation to get things done. That's not what it was. It was I needed extra motivation to put writing at the top of my priority list, which I needed, and I'm glad I did that. I'm not regretting the choice that I put it up on pre-order, which is forcing me to prioritize writing. It just then, it causes other things that I used to prioritize that are now falling down on my list aren't getting done, and it's bothering me. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, so those other things mostly pertain to my house not being clean ever. I feel like my house is never clean now. And I feel like my cooking, like my nutrition has taken a little bit of a hit since I started prioritizing writing over my meal planning and cooking times, because I feel like I used to make a lot more home cooked and healthier meals, and since I started this fast drafting thing, I feel like I started turning to like quick meals more often, like quick stuff, you know, like grabbing a sub from the mini market, or not the mini market, the grocery store, like grabbing one of the already made subs, or frozen pizza, or what are some other things? I don't really do box mac and cheese. That's another one that I've been making more often, and I used to never make box mac and cheese. I used to always make homemade mac and cheese. I mean, now we can argue whether one is really healthier than the other. I mean, I guess so, since I was using natural cheese in homemade mac and cheese. Anyway, so that's definitely taken a dive, is my nutrition. And as a mom of young children who already has health problems, I feel like I really shouldn't be deprioritizing my health and nutrition. Like, that shouldn't be taking a dive. Now, the cleaning part, you know what? Other people in this house are just going to have to step up and help Mama out. But the nutrition and the health part of it, that's all on me, really. I mean, I can't really, there's not much you can't rely on someone else to do your workout for you, or to make sure that you're eating right. You know what I mean? Like, that's on you. Like, you need to make sure that you're doing that. And right now I feel like I've kind of thrown my health and nutrition to the bottom of the list. And I know this is really common with moms. Moms have a really bad tendency to deprioritize ourselves and our own bodies instead of other things that are less important. So for me, my health and my nutrition and my fitness and stuff has all gone to the bottom. And then I've been prioritizing writing closer to the top of the list after, like, my kids, and, you know, like, helping my kids with homework, and, like, you know, making sure they're taken care of. Obviously, your kids are going to stay at the top of your priority list. Like, if you're a parent, that's just where they stay. That, you can't change that. They stay there. So they're at the top, and then, you know, writing will kind of come after that, you know, and then I'm kind of trying to juggle, like, the writing and the actual spending time with my family, especially my husband, because right now what happens is the only time I can write is when he's home, because I have a hard time writing when he's not home and the kids are up. Like with my toddler, I haven't really figured out how to write when my toddler is awake. Who knows? Maybe I'll experiment, but I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, he is only 2.5. He'll be 3 in July. So, he's not really at the age where, and he's not the personality type that likes to be left to his own devices a whole lot. So, and there's only so far that television will take him. Like, some kids are fine just, like, vegging out in front of the TV. But my son, he is not one of those. My daughter, on the other hand, she is totally one of those. I remember I had a lot more, I would have been able to accomplish this a lot easier with my daughter. But my son is a completely different story. He's not like that. He likes mommy's attention. Even, honestly, even if it's just me sitting there and talking to him, and we're not even playing. Like, he just likes having a conversation. Which is adorable, and I love him for that. But it obviously means that I can get very little done when he's awake and clingy. So basically that means that I've been sacrificing time with my husband in order to get writing done, because I would need him to stay with the kids so that I can get writing done, so I don't have my son not letting me get the writing done. So then he will stay with our kids while I go to work. Why am I doing quotation marks? Anyway, while I go to work. So then I'm kind of putting me and my husband in the position where we're not seeing each other almost all week, Monday through Thursday, which is, he works Monday through Thursday. So he goes to work during the day, and then I go to work after he comes home, and he can stay with the kids. So I'm like, that's kind of what's happening right now. And so basically that means that by the time the weekend comes around, I feel like I haven't seen him all week, and then I don't really get any writing done over the weekend because I want to spend time with him and the kids, especially my daughter, because my daughter's at school during the day. I mean, I get plenty of time with my son even during the week, but my daughter is in school most of the day, so the weekends I'd like to spend with them. And so what happens is my cleaning has taken a toll, because it seems to be very hard to get anyone else to step up and help me keep the house clean. Because I think it's just because they've grown so used to me doing it that they don't think about it. Like, it doesn't cross their mind to do it. Even some simple things like, you know, scrape your plate after you're done eating and put it in the dishwasher. Like, they honestly they don't think about it because they're just so used to me doing it. And I did do it, and I didn't have a problem doing it, because at one point I wasn't trying to write a book in 70 days, and I had the time to do it. So I think in the weeks ahead, I'm going to try and readjust my priorities again. Now, I still need to get this book written, and I'm not saying that I'm going to, shove writing back down at the bottom of my priority list, because I don't want to do that. I really do want to I have to get the book written. It's up on pre-order. I think it's going to be, the next couple weeks are going to be me trying to figure out some way and some system that will work, that will get the rest of my family to understand and to commit to helping me keep our house clean. It is our house. It's not just my house. It's everyone's house. So I think that's what the next couple weeks are going to concentrate on. And I will let you know in the next coffee talk how that is going. I haven't decided how often I'm going to post these coffee talks. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you have any topics you'd like me to discuss during these coffee talks, please post them in the comments below, because I really like hearing what you guys are thinking of the content I'm putting out. I love hearing from other writers, especially mom writers, because I feel like there's a lot more out there on AuthorTube than I'm realizing. And maybe it's just because we're not talking about it as much. Maybe it's because we've been focusing so much on the writing part of our lives that we're not even discussing that juggling the writing and the mommy part of it is a thing, and it's it's something that's worth discussing. So if you are a fellow mommy writer, or another writer who has trouble keeping your priorities straight, then definitely like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below and let me know that you're out there, because I want to subscribe to more mommy writers and more writers that are juggling, you know, work and like full-time jobs, and they're still trying to write books on the side. And you know, I want to find those people. So leave your links in the comment so that I can hop over to your channel and subscribe. And then I will see everyone in my next video. Bye guys.